If you had the chance to sit down with a billionaire and ask, how do you manage your money? What do you think they'd say? Most people assume the rich just have high-paying jobs or inherit their wealth. But the truth is, the 1% follow specific financial habits that the majority of people never learn. They don't just work for money, they make money work for them. And today, I'm breaking down the 5 core money strategies that the wealthy use every single day, so you can apply them too, no matter where you are financially. Stay until the end, because the last strategy is the real key to long-term wealth. Money rule number 1, pay yourself first. Let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes most people make when it comes to money. They spend first and save whatever is left over. But what if I told you that the wealthy do the opposite? The 1% prioritize investing before spending. They make sure their money grows before paying for anything else. They treat investing like a mandatory bill. Imagine 2 people. Person A makes $100,000 a year, but spends everything. Person B makes $50,000 a year, but automatically invests 20% every paycheck. Who do you think will be wealthier in 10 years? It's person B, because wealth isn't about what you earn, it's about what you keep and grow. Action step for you. Set up automatic transfers of at least 20% of your income into an investment or savings account before paying bills. Most people wait until they have extra money to invest. But the truth is, the rich invest first and spend what's left. Money rule number 2, they invest in assets, not just save. Here's the harsh truth. Saving money alone won't make you rich. Sure, it's important to have savings for emergencies, but if you're just storing cash in a bank, you're actually losing money every year due to inflation. The 1% don't just save, they buy assets. So, what are assets? Stocks and index funds. They own shares in companies that grow over time. Real estate. Instead of renting, they buy properties that generate income. Businesses. They invest in or start businesses that create cash flow. The goal isn't just to work hard and save, it's to make money work for you. Action step for you. Instead of just saving, start investing in income-producing assets. If you're new, start with an index fund like the S&P 500. It's one of the simplest ways to build wealth over time. Money rule number 3. They use debt to their advantage. Most people are taught that debt is bad. And if you're using debt to buy things you can't afford, that's true. But here's what the wealthy understand. Debt can be a tool for building wealth. Bad debt equals credit cards, car loans, and anything that loses value. Good debt equals loans used to buy income-producing assets like real estate or businesses. For example, imagine someone takes out a $200,000 loan to buy a rental property. Every month, their tenants pay the mortgage for them, and in 20 years, they own a property worth much more. Meanwhile, someone else spends $50,000 on a brand new car that loses half its value in 5 years. This is the difference between using debt smartly and letting debt use you. Action step for you. Avoid consumer debt. If you're going into debt, make sure it's for something that will pay you back. Money rule number 4. They create multiple income streams. If your only source of income is your job, you're one step away from financial disaster. That's why the 1% never rely on just one income stream. On average, millionaires have at least 7 different sources of income. For example, investments like stocks, bonds, and dividends, side businesses like e-commerce, consulting and online courses, real estate like rental properties and Airbnb, licensing and royalties like intellectual property and digital products. They don't trade time for money forever. They build systems that make money for them. Action step for you. Start working on one extra income stream this year. Even a small side hustle can grow into something big. Money rule number 5. They think long-term, not short-term. One of the biggest things that separates the wealthy from everyone else, they think long-term. Most people look for quick money, but the rich focus on compound growth. For example, if you invest $500 a month starting at age 25, by 65, you could have over $1.5 million. But if you wait until you're 40 to start, you'll end up with only a fraction of that. Action step for you. Stop thinking about quick wins. Instead, focus on long-term financial freedom. Now that you know how the 1% manage their money, which of these strategies will you start using first? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more money tips like this, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a video.